Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and once again, we're going to play Empires of the Undergrowth. So, special thanks to Medden for his recent string of donations via the YouTube Super Chat, whatever it's called, I don't know. But anyway, that just goes to show you that if you do financially support my channel, I'll be happy to show off the games that you like. So feel free to keep donating, and I will keep showing off videos that you want to see. So, with that being said, today we're going to do something a little different. I set the victory condition as Hunter, which is, be the first team to defeat a specific number of Uber creatures. I set the victory points to 3, so each team has to try and defeat 3 Uber creatures. And this is going to be a 1v1v1v1, and I've enabled all creature types for this. Regardless that it's the dunes that we're playing on, we're going to see all sorts of crazy swamp and savanna creatures and so on, so on, so on, so on. I also, like always, disabled upkeep because I just hate upkeep. But, yep, I think we are good to go. Let's go ahead and hit play. And I'll be playing as the blue creatures.
In this small corner of the world, the creatures continue their day-to-day lives, unaware that a new power is about to rise in the undergrowth.
Okay, so I see some food. I'm going to quickly try and get that as quickly as possible. And looks like our entrance is down here, so we're going to make a beeline to that as well, just to see what's outside. My opponents are all the same as me. They are the Gene Thief DGA save file, which is just the Formicarium. So they have access to all of the same ant types that I do. They have the bullet ants, they've got the metabelly, they've got all that good stuff. Also worth mentioning, a number of you had mentioned this in the comments in the last video. When you put a bullet ant down, you can actually increase the adjacency bonus by using speed tiles. So you don't have to keep putting bullet ants around other bullet ant tiles. You can use the speed up tiles in order to level up bullet ant tiles, and it's so much cheaper to do it that way. So maybe we'll go ahead and do that in this video as well. Alright, so in the meantime, we're just going to gather some initial food here, get started. It looks like there's a food source right there. So I'm going to open this up for possibly putting some... I'm going to go ahead and start with fire ants again, I think. I mean, they're nice to have. What are we doing here? Let's go ahead and come back here. All right. And I may fast forward every now and again on this video. I don't know how long it takes for these Uber creatures to show up. I remember in the older patches, it would take a while. But I don't know if they've changed that or not. I get so many games, I can't possibly stay up to date with any particular one. Alright, Fire Ants Group 1. Let's get started with that. We'll get another one going here. It's gonna take a while to grow our little colony, but we'll get there. Alright, did we open this up yet? No, we did not. We're gonna want to put some food tiles down around here too, just to get started. Alright, so if we look outside, again, we're the blue colony, so okay, there's fish nearby, and wow, there's a lot of stuff. Now, it looks like we've also got a plant that can support aphids, but there's only like 2 there, 4 there. I might have to ninja those, but I don't know if I really want to do that right now, considering how weak I am. I'm just, 2 fire ants I don't think is up to the challenge, but of getting all the way across there to get it. I mean, maybe I can grab that one. It looks somewhat like... It doesn't look as perilous, but, you know. Oh, we're already under attack.
The ants must fight.
Yeah, we probably have an NPC neutral faction trying to get this fish. Which, this may be a bad idea, all things considered. Maybe the fish isn't a good idea. Maybe we just don't have enough food for that yet. Let's go ahead and get more fire ants. Alright, yeah, keep the food coming, guys. Keep the food coming. How we doing? Where are they coming from? There must be an entrance here that I see a little sparkly right there. That means that they're spawning from there, too. So we're going to have these awful NPC creatures. Yeah, like that. I can't see what's going on, unfortunately. I might have to group up. Okay, it looks like we got it. Yeah, let's just keep it coming. What I could do is temporarily bring our workers out there to get an influx of food. I just don't have anywhere to put it right now. Yeah, I just don't have enough food tiles. Let's go ahead and expand this out a bit. Lots of food right by the entrance. Easy to drop off, come back. And then once we do that, we'll send these guys out there. Okay, let's get those guys out there to get this food as quickly as possible. Alright. It's so weird seeing like blue ants and red ants working side by side. But hey, video games. What are you gonna do? These black ants are gonna cause some issues for sure. Alright, so as long as we're bringing back food, we'll keep doing what we're doing. Alright, we're up to 200 already. Let's go ahead and put the tiles down. Now, because we don't have any workers assigned here, they're not actually going to hatch anytime soon. What I think I should do, actually, is get a small worker group set up. Maybe I'll set them up over here, out of the way where this food is, and then they'll be in charge of going out and helping. So let's go ahead and put these 7 back here to manage the base, and we'll create another worker group. We'll do something like that. And the reason I'm putting it over here is because there's food over here. So in theory, when the workers, the base workers, create these tiles, they should bring the food back automatically. We'll see if they do. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Huh, guess not. Okay, you're just going to be that way about it. Alright, well, group 2 can, when they hatch, they can grab that real quick. There they go. And how we doing out here? We under attack. Oh, we've got some nasty critters on the surface here. That tiger beetle is probably the one I'm most worried about. Although this thing, also nasty. Let's get a group going. I don't like the fact that there's only 3 of them against this thing. Yeah. See, it's just not a good idea. Let's get back underground for the moment and regroup. I want to grab any spare food that's kind of laying around. I want to team up into one big group, and then we'll make a big push. Let's go ahead and get something like that going. Still issues on the surface. Oh, because we're... Okay. Well, we're getting the tiger beetle kind of, sort of, but now there's a second one joining. We got one of them. Well, that's a pitiful amount of food. What is that? I can't see past the marker. 22 food. I mean, it's something, right? Alright, I think we're okay to come back up here with what we have. The initial hurdle is just getting going. Once you get going, you're pretty much steamrolling everything. I still want... There's 5 here. That's crazy. Where are these guys going? I guess they're getting food. I want to steal their aphids. They've got 5. Okay. Well, before we go down there and steal them, we're gonna keep hatching these red ants. Alright, group 2 should be done with this food source up here. Let's go ahead and send them outside to help out with this fish. We need that quick influx of food. And then we'll start upgrading these food tiles.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
I like to have a couple thousand toward, like, the beginning middle game. just to not have to worry about constantly spending. Oh, did we just kill we killed a jumping spider, it looks like. Okay. Now the food's coming in. That's what I want to see. This fish is getting depleted very, very quickly. So that means that we need a plan. Like, what are we going to do after this fish is gone? There's a bunch of food over here if the ladybugs don't get to it first. And there's some food there that we can go after. Down here is a pine cone, which we could possibly go after, but it's next to these guys. I'd rather ninja this first, to be honest with you. Alright, we're down to 317 already. Holy cow. 215. Yeah, we're just getting this food real quick. Okay. I would love to get our ants a little bigger. Let's just expand the fire ants a bit more. That brings us up to about, what, 21 fire ants? Now 23. And I know you guys keep saying this, and I'm well aware. If you upgrade these fire ants to level 3, they act as 2 ants. And maybe we'll go ahead and do that, you know, in this video to show you what that looks like, if I remember. I typically don't like upgrading, but, you know, for the purposes of what you guys want to see, and for science, we'll go ahead and do it. It's going to be a little expensive. Let's just make sure we've got a lot of food coming in first. Okay, so we're out of food there. Let's go ahead and reassign group 1 and group 2 to grab that before the ladybugs get to it. Alright, food is food. Yeah, we've got a little intruder there. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. What I like about the Dune map is I can actually see things. The other maps, like the forest maps, tend to be very dark. But with the sand, everything like brightens up, and I love that. I have difficulty seeing, so the ability to do that. Oh, we have full food already. Okay. Let's go ahead and... I don't do this normally, but let's just go ahead and upgrade these ants. Alright, so there's level 3 ants coming here, and we'll see extra ants popping out here in a little bit. They can support 2. More specifically, at level 3, Tile can support 2 ants. So that's what we're doing. So we're kind of increasing our fighting force that way. I suppose if you're like, you're hurting for room, like if you can't, if you don't have a lot of room to expand, like your base is like small, this is a good, you know, good way to take care of that. Alright, we're just upgrading away. Upgrade that one so I can upgrade these 2. Upgrade that one so I can upgrade that one. So we're up to, what, 41 ants now? 41 of these fire ants? So we're kind of, like, just chugging along. The downside is we've, like, completely taken out all of that. Let's go ahead and have the workers grab that. I wouldn't mind trying to ninja this stuff down here. There's 4 aphids, so if we can go down there and grab those, that would be great. Alright, so here we come. And it looks like they're not... I guess they have black ants, which... Ooh!
Territorial lines have been contested. The ants will fight.
Alright, yeah, no contest. Let's grab these aphids and bring them back. Here they go. We gotta be proactive here. Alright, so we got everything. Let's come back. Let's come back here and grab this food. Okay, so we just hijacked some of their stuff. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me later, but we'll see. But pretty soon, yep, here we go. We've got 1 aphid there, 2. We're dropping off those aphids we just stole. 3, 4. Okay, so we should start seeing some food production right here on this plant. All right, we're up to full again. Wow. Let's go ahead and continue upgrading that, and then that should upgrade. Upgrading these should allow me to upgrade this and then upgrade that. The only positive thing about putting a bunch of bullet ant tiles next to each other is that, like, once you get one going, it's easy to get the other ones going because there's all that adjacency. Like, it's just like a chain reaction kind of thing. I think that's good for now. We've got a lot of extra ants. We got, what, 46 there? So, let's start on the bullet ants. I need a space for that. Let's do something like...
Territorial lines have been contested.
Oh, are they attacking
the
me?
ants will fight.
I can't tell. I see some red down here. Oh, that's yellow. I don't know what yellow was doing or what he was up to, but... looks like we're okay now. Oh, we're full up on food again. Wow, okay. Let's upgrade food tiles.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
We'll have to expand a bit more here. Go ahead and blow all this up. Nice bit of food. Holy cow, like we're rocking it. Alright. I don't want to open this up yet. Okay, yeah, we're gonna put some bullet ants right here, I think. Yeah, bullet ant. We'll put that in. We'll have to make sure we're spacing this right. If I put that there, I can surround it with those. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's just see how that works. And if you even read the tooltip, which I didn't before, ants will walk over this tile with increased speed. It also adds upgrade points to all neighboring tiles, regardless of type. So that's good. But now we have to, like, upgrade the speed tiles. But they're cheaper. It's cheaper to do them than as opposed to, yeah, other ones, the bullet ants. So let's put one there, because we're going to surround that one with speed tiles. And maybe one there, and we'll surround that with speed tiles. And now we just have to upgrade them.
The workers have done all they can to improve this highway.
Alright, how are we doing outside? We are... okay, Group 2 is still getting this food here. Group 1 is not doing much of anything. Let's grab that. Oh, we've got aphids up there. I think we're going to ninja those once we get all this food. Yeah, let's go ahead and ninja that. That means we have to get through all of this mess, but I think we're up to the challenge. Oh, are they coming after it? Oh, they are. Okay, stop what you're doing. If they're going to take those, then we can take... they're going to bring them back here. So I'm going to be proactive about this. I'm going to, like, lie in wait for them to drop this off and then just go in there and take it. Yeah, see, look, they're dropping off those aphids right here. It says 1, now there's 2, 3. Food stores are full. My goodness. What are we doing? All right. Food, 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 food.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
Well, yeah. Okay. Let's get up there and steal those aphids, because we're going to do that. Also, maybe some of your pine cone would be great, too. Alright, we just took the aphids, I think. Yeah, we got all of them. We'll take some of that pine cone, and then we'll head back. Aren't we jerks? We're just the bullies of the beach, I guess, you know? Alright, so these bullet ants, because they're not next to each other, they're going to be kind of grouped up weirdly. Like, they're going to be on their own. Let's go ahead and continue upgrading. One there. Oh, we got our first one there. Great. We can upgrade that one. We got a bullet ant. Beautiful. What about this one over here? Can we upgrade it? We may have to put... Let's put a bullet ant there. Bullet ant there. I feel like these are just unfair. Like, I'm curious to see how these bullet ants fare against the uber creatures once they start showing up. Alright, let's keep upgrading. Okay, we just need to get that one done. And 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Okay, so what is that? Like 5... We've got 5 of these bullet ants ready to go. This one over here needs upgraded. Let's do that, that. Yeah, this is much easier than having all those bullet ants. Because some of them would never be upgraded to level 3 in that sense. Because of adjacency, like against walls, they can't be upgraded to level 3 because they can't be surrounded. Let's do 1, 2, and then that should be enough to get this to level, 3. Okay, so we have 5 bullet ants. Let's send them out here just to make our presence known. And yeah, in the meantime, we need to find other food. Alright, so there's the bullet ants. You know what? I don't like the fact that they've got 4 aphids down here. Let's do something about that. Our strike team of 5 bullet ants can just do what they need to do. Here they come. Wow. You know, that hurt. I may have to turn off food gather only to stop them from continuously going back once they kill something. So let's go ahead and turn off food gather. I mean, I can...
Territorial lines have been contested.
I can follow
The ants
with...
will fight.
I can follow with group 2. Oh, so they are grabbing the aphids. Interesting. That is so creepy looking. That is so creepy looking. Alright, well, we're full up on food again. So, let's just... upgrade. At this point, it's like, well... Alright. Do that. We've got all this room over here.
Between colonies has broken out.
What now? Is that... It's not me, is it? No, that's group 3. So, all of these ants are coming over here to take out this bullet ant. I'm wondering how well they're going to fare. Are they running? Well, I guess I would run too. Keeping in mind they're level 3, so they're probably a lot more buff. Okay, so yeah, we stole all of that stuff. That's great. I guess... You know what we're going to do? We're going to stand guard here. And then group 1 is going to come down here and just... It's weird, but yeah.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
The fire ants are going to be the workers here for the moment while these guys just kind of stand guard. What are these guys doing? Are they attacking this group over here? They are. They're actually, like, fighting each other. Because that's not me. That's... The red group must be attacking yellow. The red faction is attacking yellow right now. But they have to get through these ants to do it. It's just a brawl. Alright, get down here, get this pine cone. There you go. Alright, and then let's add more food tiles. We're going to stock up. Alright, in the meantime, I want another group. These are nice and all, but I want another large group of ants. So the question is where? I want to keep that open for more of those. Let's open this up temporarily. Let's get group 1 in here. I don't feel comfortable opening up more crap without, you know, some kind of protection. So group 1...
Territorial lines have been contested.
My gosh.
The ants will fight.
That's alright. We're fine. These bullet ants are... Yeah. All right, group 1 is kind of congregating here. Let's open this up so that we can get more groups into play. Don't know what this is, but there is food back here. Okay, that's not terrible. That spray, though, is nasty. Alright, so free food. Okay. I haven't done wood ants in a while, so I might play around with them a bit. They're great ranged ants. Alright, let's get them down. Okay. Good for now. But that's a nice large group of ants. Alright, group 1 is done with that. I would love to open up this up here, this up here. So let's get some ants up there to guard while we do that. I have no idea what's happening on the surface, but I mean, group 3, no one is going to mess with this group. I'm sorry. There's just no way. Maybe group 2 could come down there, but their hands are full with this right here. Alright, we killed all of that. Let's come over here and get this all dug out. We're just... yeah. We're going to make some room. And then this thing down here, I don't know what that is, but maybe we'll leave it alone. Maybe some more workers for the homestead. I mean, there's only 7 of them to manage all of this larvae, you know. Maybe we make this group bigger and send them inside. I think we do that. Alright, just a few creatures, nothing too fancy. The bullet ants would not be good for this only because, like, with the fire ants, they can kill things and they can get all of that food that's sitting there very quickly. So it's a quick influx. I'm not going to worry about that. So, okay. Let's head back outside and get the food that we've been neglecting to get. We're just kind of picking on things at this point with group 3. Like, they don't care. They're just going to hang out where they feel like it. It's the beach. They're getting some sun. Alright, so those workers that I created... where are they? Oh, they're here. Well, my workers must be super busy. I'm going to have this group, yeah, get reassigned over here. And then these wood ants, I'm going to put into group 2. I'll keep the wood ants relatively close to home, but at least they can defend themselves better. What happened to my aphids? I had, like... I thought I stole them. Is there maybe another plant nearby that has them? That's so weird. I don't know where they went. Did they steal it from me? There's 8 over here. That is so weird. Well, we can't have that, can we? Alright, group 3 needs to get their butts over there and take them out. Get our aphids back. We'll leave this pine cone here. Oh, it's gone anyway. Let's go for that pine cone. And then group 3, you can see this huge blob on the mini-map just making its way up here. We're going to grab those aphids. I swear they stole them from us or something. But guess who's going to get them back? They look like spiders. Okay. 2,000 food.
Territorial lines have been contested.
Wow.
The ants will fight.
Yellow's not happy about that. At some point, the uber creatures will start showing up. I don't know when that's going to be. So I'll just prepare as best I can, I guess, and we've got 22 workers inside helping out around the homestead, which is great. And I think at this point, we just focus more on the bullet ants. Make their group a lot bigger to handle those uber creatures.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
Alright, so we are stealing those, and we're dropping them off here. What we need to do now, Group 2 kind of needs to stay, like, there's food here, that's great, but they also kind of need to hang out closer to this, just to keep the food coming, and to safeguard this. Okay. Alright, Group 3 can come on home. I mean, they're not really doing anything. We'll have them safeguard, I guess.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
Alright, Uber. Let's get the bullet ants going again. So 1, 2, again in that hex-shaped grid. That's what we're gonna want. And then the speed tiles around them. Not there, actually. Let's trash that one. Bullet ant can go there. Bullet ant can go there. There, if we dig out the surrounding tiles.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
Okay, now we just have to upgrade. I mean, it's gonna be a little pricey, but, you know, probably worth it.
The workers have done all they can to improve this highway.
How annoying is that, right? Did we get them all? That one. That.
The colony is starving.
Not enough food.
There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Well, we'll have to find another food source real quick.
Territorial lines have been contested. The ants will fight.
Man, that pine cone is gone. They were hungry. There's 3 of those aphids up there. Wow, look at all these bullet ants. Okay, this is the downside. Like, look at the size of Group 3. It can't even fit on the bar. It's just... But hey, when those uber creatures start showing up... And there must be one more that we didn't get. That one there. Okay, and that one. Okay. Well, that's great. We now have, what, 14 bullet ants? Okay, so I've waited a little bit, about 10-15 minutes, and I'm noticing that I've got 2 different groups, green and yellow, attacking red right now. So I'm wondering if red's actually going to survive this at all before the uber creatures even start showing up. I'm tempted to come over here just to see what's going on. So I'm going to have Group 4, you know, just for fun. I want to see what's going on. I want to see what they're doing. And I need to make sure that our aphids are being protected. So let's make sure Group 1 is... Oh, Group 3's got it handled, no problem. Yeah, we're going to check this out. Group 4 is going to come down here. It's going to go inside the base and see what's going on. We're not going to attack or anything. We just kind of want to see what's going on. And if they do attack me, then they're screwed because, well... Looks like yellow has a sizable force down there. Is red even alive at this point? I never attacked it, so I'm really curious to see what's going on. Red is still alive. Red is still alive. Okay. Well, let's get back up to the surface. Let's get out of there. We won't finish him off. In fairness, should we protect red for a little bit? just, give him a fighting chance, because red was picked on. Oh, look, yellow is coming in with a vengeance. Well, let's knock yellow down a peg a little bit here. Yellow's been super aggressive.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
Yeah, they're running. Look at that. And then what's going on here? Is another colony attacking me? Who's attacking me? That's so weird. Who is that? Wow, yellow is really aggressive. Let's just we're not gonna kill yellow, but we are gonna raid. We're gonna knock them down.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
They're getting a bit too cocky. We can't have that. No one gets eliminated unless I say so. Alright. Our bullet ants are like the enforcers of the beach. Get back on your side.
Territorial lines have been contested. The ants will fight.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's just see what's going on down there. I'm really curious. Okay. Oh, they've got a lot more going on down here than red did. They're definitely more well off. We're not going to attack them. We're just gonna say hi and then leave. Looks like one of my bullet ants might actually die here in a minute. That's fine. We do have 8,650 food, so, Okay.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
We killed most of them, so let's head back up to the surface now. We've done our job as exterminators, and we'll head back. As far as food goes, why? Oh, I didn't say to attack. What are you doing? Turn off combat. Get out of there. Yeah, get. Okay.
Not
Uber
every
creature
is born equal.
Alright.
An extremely powerful predator is nearby. The colony would do well to treat it with caution.
Uh-huh. Let's see how this goes. Just group 4. That's what? 7 bullet ants. I'm really curious. Can 7 bullet ants take this out? We'll find out.
Territorial lines have been contested. The ants will fight.
Alright, here comes bullet ant number 1. It's got a lot of health, but... Okay, we're doing some damage to it. I'm going to call over group 1 just to help. Did we put it to sleep, or are we stunning it? What's going on? I wonder if our stingers are doing something to it. We're actually taking a good bit of damage there. So, 7 bullet ants versus 1 uber creature? Like, it's possible, but you take damage quite a bit.
Territorial lines have been contested.
Well, that's
the ants
1.
will fight.
Alright, great. Well, that's 3,000 food. Let's go ahead and make room. Oh my gosh, all this food laying around everywhere. Yeah, upgrade. Whew. I also need to start spending it too. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade them. I'm gonna upgrade the wood ants. Make them a little bit more stronger. I do have one. I decided to...
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
I decided to have one of these bullet ants act as a royal guard, just in case anyone happened to get in there. And yellow is back out with a vengeance. We're going to have to keep an eye on them. Alright, 2,500 food. We're guarding it to make sure that no one gets it before we get to it. Looks like our fire ants are meeting some resistance along the way. Alright, let's get group 4 closer, just to sort of camp this entrance. But look how damaged they are. I'm tempted.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
I mean, if I let them die and they respawn, they go back to full health, that's fine with me. But I do believe they do regenerate over time, if not messed with. Wow, that uber creature really did a number on us. Alright, well, group 1 needs to get up there and bring that food back. Looks like we've got an unwelcome visitor. Is group 3 nearby at all?
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
That poor frog. Wow. That was the quickest takedown I've ever seen. Dang. These bullet ants should not be messed with. Alright, got that aphids there. Let's bring group 2 back. Looks like there's fish up there. We're going to grab those. There's a spider nest nearby, but I'm not going to worry about that at this point. We grabbed all the food from that group, so we'll bring group 1. You know what? These yellow ants are starting to become a nuisance again. I think they need to be exterminated. Where is group 4? Group 4 is in the upper left. We'll have them come down here and run interference. Look at them. They're like going after me. I mean, my wood ants are up to the challenge, but...
lines have been contested.
Oh, heck no.
The ants will fight.
This is not acceptable right here. No, my wood ants are my bullet ants are weak. They've lost a lot of health, so we're going to take a couple of casualties probably in this, but so it goes. It's war. What are you going to do? Let's get these guys back down here to camp their base for a bit, just because they've been nothing but a nuisance. Nothing but a nuisance. Looks like Red is getting back on his feet, but the spiders are like all over him. Alright, they got
Territorial lines have been contested.
Alright, yeah, Yellow.
The ants will fight.
Sorry, Yellow, but you are a nuisance. You cannot be allowed to continue. Look at all these. Wow. Yeah, he's got a lot of ants. Wow, those wood ants are great against those bullet ants. Look how much damage they're doing. So I guess the good counter to the bullet ants are a lot of wood ants. That seems to be the way to go.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
Although keep in mind, again, I'm playing against my own Gene Thief save, so they probably have all the upgrades, like the Royal Jelly upgrades that, I do. Wow, yeah, these wood ants are amazing for taking out these bullet ants. Okay, yellow's becoming a force that I am not liking. Not at all. We're going to keep group 4 down here just to keep things, keep them under control. I'm tempted to bring group 1 down here. And, I don't know, just as backup?
Territorial lines have been contested. The ants will fight.
Yeah, they're going to need some help. Look at all of this. I'm actually genuinely concerned about this now. We're going to need some fire ant numbers here. Wow, I've never seen so many bullet ants go down like that. That's okay, we're actually now stealing their food. We're going to starve them out of it. Lay siege. All right, group 2.
Territorial lines have been contested.
I don't know what it was
The
doing,
ants will fight.
but there's no food sources nearby. I kind of just want to hang out near my base for a bit until we figure out what to do with them. I mean, our food stores are fine. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so just a quick update. It's been quite a while. Maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. I really wish I could control the speed at which these uber creatures spawn, because this is actually getting a little tiring. But at the moment, it's a free-for-all. I mean, Red's back on the table. He's doing stuff. Green is like trying to get as much food as possible. Yellow is just relentless and won't stop coming. So I've had to sort of camp out.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's absolute madness. I got a few more bullet ants for group 4. I'm up to 17 right now, and that's with these. These guys are just in charge of keeping the peace, as it were. But yeah, group 1 and group 2 are doing all the heavy lifting when it comes to food, but group 3 is protecting our aphid colony. We've got 13 there. And see, look at all this. Like, they're trying to come after my aphids. But we're not going to let that happen. Looks like
a skirmish between colonies has broken out.
Red group did that. Oh. Didn't work very well, did it? So yeah, it's madness right now. Not a whole lot going on. It's just I'm waiting for these uber creatures to show up. And in the meantime, yeah, just growing my army. I imagine the other uber creatures that show up may get stronger. I don't know. So I've been trying to just up the count of how many of these I have. And it's a very simple process. Just make sure you've got enough room. Like, here's a solid wall that you cannot demolish, so I'm not going to put one here probably. But I'll put one here because I can dig around this and I can surround it completely. You know,
territorial lines have been contested.
These bullet ants
will fight.
Just because they're so expensive, they require a little bit of planning, is all. There they go. Another bullet ant. Where am I going to put him? I guess I'll put him on group 4. Now they've got 18. I mean, they're down here just keeping everything in check, so might as well. Oh, nice. That's gone. Group 2 can come back here. Group 4 can come there. Group 1 is still up here camping.
Territorial lines have been contested. The ants will fight.
Like, at this point, I feel like it's probably just for the best to knock out all these other ant colonies because they're just a nuisance at this point. And I will say, as time is going on, food is becoming a lot more scarce. Like, I'm not seeing a whole lot of... Well, speaking of a fish, that's the first fish I've seen in like 10 minutes. So we should probably head up there with group 1 and grab as much of that as possible. Although I really don't want to leave that hanging. How about group 2 come up here to take over? This, I'll just let that build up, and group 4 can just sort of guard over here.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
Yeah, it's madness. Absolute madness. We don't necessarily need this food, but, you know, you never know. Better me have it than my AI opponents, right? Red is getting a bit more cheeky. Looks like he's just gathering this food here. But my wood ants will hopefully stop that. We'll see. Right now, the wood ants are...
between colonies has broken out.
They're getting stronger. They're actually leveling up to level 2 in some cases, so I'm a little concerned about that. It looks like the red group is possibly going straight for Green's camp. I can't tell. It's madness. It's utter madness. It's a battle royale. I can't tell anymore. I might have to have group 1 come back down here and manage things, because this is just... My wood ants are great at range, but that's... yeah. All right. Let's get group 4 up here.
Territorial lines have been contested.
Because I can.
The ants will fight.
This is a nice source of food. I don't want anyone to have it. Yellow, I've been picking on quite a bit. We'll see if he recovers from what happened to him. Like, if I starve him out for a little bit, they leave me alone, but then they come back full force. And I have it set to easy, so they should not be cheating. That being said, you never know. I don't know where they're getting their food from. Yeah, ooh, I've been killing them left and right. Where are they getting all these ants from? I'd really like to know. Where are they getting the food from to get all these ants? I wonder.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
I wonder if they're programmed to never starve out. We're out of space for our food. This is awful. Oh, was that an uber creature? That's just a whip spider. Okay. Bullet ants, where are you at? Come down here and take care of this, please. Whip spider on the beach. Alright, I'm curious. It's not an uber whip spider, it's just a regular whip spider.
Territorial lines have been contested. The ants will fight.
Yeah, I don't think that thing's going to survive much longer. We are taking some damage, though. Our bullet ants... I mean, the stun hurts them a bit. And that whip spider has that AoE, but... There you go. But that wasn't even an uber creature, sadly. Alright, let's get back up there. I want to get this food, though. Let's have Group 2 reassigned there. Group 1 got the fish. Let's reassign them. It's just... Oh, now Yellow wants a piece of something. What is going on? There's just so much...
Territorial lines have been contested. The ants will fight.
Like, I could end it right now and just wipe out all of the other teams. I may have to do that considering how long this is taking. According to the difficulty, it is 33%. I wish I could program the skirmish mode or free play to, like, every 10 minutes a guaranteed Uber will spawn. Something like that. Instead, I think there's, like, some kind of virtual dice that gets rolled, and if you're lucky, it'll spawn, or whatever the case is.
Territorial lines have been contested.
Oh, they really want that food.
The ants will fight.
Food stores are full. Okay, well, we'll add food stores there. Another quick way is just to upgrade more of our stuff. All of our wood ants. Level them up a bit.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
I'm curious if they'll ever get around to building those bullet ants. Like, do they know how to efficiently do that? I don't know. Those some crickets? Possibly. Those buggy eyes, though. That's what those are. Okay, so I've waited long enough. It's another half an hour or so, and it's just ridiculous. I extended my red ant family a bit. Just out of sheer boredom. Make it even better.
Territorial lines have been contested.
We now have upward 242 plus red ants at the moment. It'll be fine. We're gonna Alright, yellow. Yellow is such a pain in the butt. Well, 242 fire ants and 18 bullet ants can go say hello to the queen. Let's go ahead and do that. And if another uber creature decides to show up, great. But it's just so slow, waiting so long. Could you imagine this coming at you? Could you imagine that?
Territorial lines have been contested.
Yellow's like, no. Alright, time to say hi to the queen. In we go. Yellow, you've been a pain in my side for far too long. They've got quite a bit of ants down here, but, yeah. I think we got this.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
The Royal Guard has been summoned. We'll see if that does anything. I mean, the sea of green health bars. I can't even tell what's going on anymore. Are we even attacking the queen at this point? What's going on? Oh, maybe we can't attack the queen because of the moat. Oh, never mind.
Lines have been contested.
It's dead.
The ants will fight.
It's dead. I guess we just prioritized other things. Okay, well, you know what that means. Next up, Red. It's been nice knowing you, but you've got to go. Praying Mantis wants to say hi. Munch. And it looks like green and red are still fighting each other. If I were them, I'd be pacting against me. Or giving me gifts, so I'd leave them alone. That would be smarter, I think.
Territorial lines have been contested. The ants will fight.
Alright, going down into red. His isn't as big. Poppity pop pop. And green is possibly attacking too. I can't tell. The mini-map there is... Oh, they're just killing the spider there. Okay. But yeah,
Territorial lines have been contested.
Red's about to go.
The ants will fight.
Also, I think when the enemy Royal Guard has been summoned, I think the queen might be invincible for a bit. Like, invulnerable to damage for a small period of time. And that just might be an ability that I have that I just forgot that I had. Again, these are Formicarium factions, as it were. Alright, red is now gone. Let's go say hi to green. And the real winner here, these aphids. Like, with food getting more and more scarce on this map, just the continuous supply of food, 15 aphids on one plant like this, is just constantly supplying me with food. It's not a whole lot, but it does add up over time. Alright, so it looks like we are on our way. We are slowly marching across the sand.
Territorial lines have been contested. The ants will fight.
It's a nasty looking scorpion. It's okay, our bullet ants will take care of this. Ooh. Oh, those death throws though. Okay. Let's just finish this off. If I can figure out a way, or if you guys know
Territorial
how,
lines have been contested.
if you guys
The
know
ants will
how
fight.
to increase the rate at which uber creatures spawn, like every 10 minutes, let me know. I'll be really curious to do that next time. Medically, I cannot sit in front of my computer for this long and be excited and happy about it. Alright, 1 and 4 will come down here. The Sea of Black. It looks like something out of Cthulhu. Like, this is just... ugh.
A skirmish between colonies has broken out.
A sea of black just moving across these ants. Wow. Well, there you go. They are now eliminated. The minimap is now devoid of all life. I mean, aside from these guys, like, it used to be so much activity, and now it's just dead. So, I guess with that being said, I'm going to end it here and just count that as a victory. I would love to show off more Ubers at some point, but again, I would need to find a way to program this particular mode to pump them out more often and more quickly. Because medically, I just can't sit at my computer for that long. But yeah, if you guys want to see more Empires of the Undergrowth, take a page from Medden's book, donate to the channel. I've got a Patreon page where I give out free keys every month, so there's that. I give them to the top 3 supporters, though, so if you're only going to do like $1, you're not going to get a free key. You can do PayPal. You can do that super chat that Medden did. I'm not sure how that works. You guys can figure it out. I'm sure you're young, So there you go. Empires of the Undergrowth. That's the quickest way to see more videos. Keep donating and keep supporting. Keep sharing. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. Catch you all next time. Take care.